Hey cutie, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brittany, and in this video we're going to be getting ready and we're going to be talking about some things that's just really grinding my gears right now. So if that sounds like something that you want to hear, make sure that you turn on your post notifications so that you never miss an upload, and that you like, comment, and subscribe.
Tell me what you say now. Tell me what you say, come again. If you cannot stay down, then you do not have to pretend like there is no way out.
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm pretty sure you already seen the intro by now, but I am getting ready to go meet up with my homegirl who is up from Miami, and we're gonna have dinner. It's really hot outside. It's like almost 90 degrees, and I want to get ready with you guys. Why not? Like, we haven't spoke and chatted in so long. Excuse me. Yeah, that happened. I'm gonna put my phone on do not disturb because you guys get all my attention. So right now my face is like super dry, you know, Accutane. So I'm gonna go in with my Belief True Cream. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on my face, maybe a lot of it, just because like I'm super dry and I exfoliated. So I'm gonna use my Tatcha Dewy Cream as eye cream because I ran out of my Sephora eye cream, and I just need to make sure my under eyes are hydrated because my under eyes are always dry to begin with. So especially now that I'm on Accutane, my skin is severely dry, so we like to just help it out a bit. I haven't seen you guys in so long. I feel like I've been so bad at like vlogging and just uploading onto YouTube, and I haven't even really been on TikTok like that or any of my social medias really. I think I've just been posting pictures, if even that. Next we're gonna go in with the Paula's Choice sunscreen. Don't worry, I'm gonna have everything in the description bar, so if I don't say something, just look in the description bar because I'm definitely gonna have it in the order that it's used. It's very thin. Y'all gonna hear my AC in the back. It's hot. It's almost 90 degrees like I said, so I'm gonna try my hardest to speak loud. Hopefully y'all hear me, but it's hot as hell in these New York streets. Okay, so moving on, I'm gonna go in with my favorite. Y'all know I love this, my Prime and Spray from Skindinavia. I'll be trying not to get my lace wet. This is literally the best Prime and Spray in the world. Moving on, I'm going to skip around and go to hair because I want to throw some curls in my hair. Although it is a tad bit humid, I've been wearing my hair curly since I got it installed, and I don't got time to try to like get it bone straight, and I actually been liking it curly. You know, I'm usually a bone straight girl, but we're gonna throw some curls in this sucker and we're gonna go about our day. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to talk to you guys also about certain things that just irk me. Certain topics maybe I'll touch on. Certain things I might have told you guys in the past that I'll probably touch on again, but let's just talk like how I've been feeling. How I'm feeling is like, as far as being a content creator and like social media, I feel like people feel so entitled, and I talked about this before, and I just want to kind of give you guys an understanding. I feel like if you follow me on YouTube, then like y'all really my girls for real, because at the end of the day, yeah, I have my biggest following is TikTok. However, like I feel like YouTube is more personal over here. Like I feel comfortable to talk about certain things over here. I feel like it's a safe space. Like, you know, sometimes I feel like certain platforms, like people get a kick out of being like overly mean, or like saying like insensitive things to people, or like saying shit in your comments simply because they think that you're not gonna catch it. And it's like, one thing about me, I police my comments. First of all, I have put in keywords so that you can't even say certain shit to me, because at the end of the day, boundaries. Like I have over 100,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody that comes and comments is a follower has nice things to say about me. And even some people that are my followers that be following me on all platforms, they be saying negative shit. And I'm not saying that you gotta kiss my ass or that you shouldn't be able to voice your opinion on certain things. I don't expect, basically what I'm trying to say is I don't expect everybody to agree with everything I say. Like, we're human beings. Like, you have a voice. But however, like, when you're being disrespectful, it takes it to a whole new level. It's like, okay, oh, you trying to fight. And it's like, I've never been the one to back down from a fight. And it's crazy because, like, I've matured so much over the years. But you got to understand, like, coming from where I'm from, like, you cannot say certain things to me. And because I'm going to react a certain way. And it's like, I feel like people just feel like they can say anything to people who have large platforms. Or that put themselves out there. Even if it's not a large platform, it's like, you can't. Like, we're still human beings. Like, certain things still affect us. So, therefore, I feel like I shouldn't be held accountable for violating you, for taking your head off. Like, that's just how I feel. Because I feel like people be trying to be funny. Like, people will really search the comments to look for a negative comment to, like, second it. Like, if you don't agree with something I said, that's cool. But, like, taking it to the point where, like, you're just outright being rude and disrespectful, it's like, okay, like, so now I'm the type of person that feel like, okay, all is fair in war. That's how I feel. I feel like all is fair in war. Like, y'all could talk about, y'all be out here talking about people and hitting below the belt and saying things purposely that you know is, like, gonna affect somebody in a certain way. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're literally looking for. You're literally looking for the soft point that you can hit. And now you mad when I go at you with the same thing? Like, you mad? Now you mad when I match that shit. Now you mad? I'm gonna take it there. Like, I don't know. Like, I work on myself a lot because, honestly, truth be told, if I wasn't trying to really pursue this field as a career, like content creating, there's a lot of people I would have been violated. A lot. Okay, like, for real. But also, like, I kind of got to a point where it don't bother me. Like, it never really bothered me too much what people said about me, because, like, I'm somebody who's really confident. Like, I'm really a confident person. Like, it was always instilled in me to be confident from my parents. I spoke about this a little bit before in the past, like, but I have high self-esteem. So, it's not too much that you could say that'll make me feel bad about myself. Is it annoying? Yes. Sometimes it's annoying. Because sometimes when I be, like, even talking about simple shit, like, here goes somebody with the bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be talking about something that's simple, like, even, like, encouraging somebody, and somebody come with bullshit. For example, the other day I made a funny TikTok, like, oh, he's lame. Like, it's not you. You're perfect. You know what I'm saying? And that could resonate with somebody for so many different reasons on so many different levels. Like, me, I feel like my platform is for women. Like, you're a woman, it's for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to cater to men or anybody else. Like, so it's just like, I never know what somebody's going through. So I try to say nice things, because at the end of the day, like, I wish I had people to say nice things to me, because like I've told y'all in the past, like, I feel like I'm everybody else's, like, go-to person. Like, people trauma dump on me, and I really don't have that, you know. So get to somebody besides my therapist, and I dumped her ass. I need somebody else. Yeah, I'm gonna go get me somebody that look like me, because it's just too much to be explaining to, you know, white people about how I'm feeling. I ain't got nothing against white people, but they don't understand certain things that a person of color, a black person, could go through it. And I just don't feel like I should have to explain every single time. It's frustrating. Bitch, I'm over here crying and venting, and I can't even get through what I need to explain to you, because I done spent my whole session, you understand what I'm saying, explaining to you why I reacted the way I did. But anyway, back to the story. I said that, and that could mean anything. You know, maybe a guy is like giving a woman the runaround. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he's lame. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Like, he making you feel like you're not worth it. Like, he the catch. Like, girl, you the catch. Here go people in the comments like, nobody's perfect. Like, little pick-me's. Like, girl, I hope you get picked. I hope that man pick you. I hope that man see you commenting and he pick you. Get off my page being negative. She gonna say, oh, she wasn't being negative. Yeah, you are. Because you clearly know that that's an uplifting post. You clearly see by the comments. And she was like she was the only person aside from a man who said something crazy. And it's like the guy had said to me, like, oh, this is a delusional woman right here. And I said, this post, I wrote him and I was like, I promise you, this post was about you. Like, you're a lame. Fuck out of here. Like, and it's just like, why do people have to, if you feel like how you feel, there's plenty of things that I don't agree with on social media. I ain't doing back and forth. I barely even comment no more. Because people act like they want to argue with you over your opinion sometimes. And it's just like, I'll pass. But shit like that annoys me. Also, moving along to how I've been feeling in regards to social media in my life. Like I said, keep that same energy, because this woman, it just trips me out. Because I had posted a video, you know how I do like my get dressed with me videos, and why am I dropping everything? You know how I be posting my get dressed with me videos or whatever, and I basically just do like a breakdown of why I'm picking what I'm picking or whatever. So it was one of my most recent videos for an Amazon dress, and I always try to look at my reshares, and I try to, like, you know, I just show love to the people that show love. And I go and I look, and there's a woman who's body shaming me, right? And I'm like, one thing about me, I need everybody to know that I love myself so much. Like, I love myself so much that it's really nothing that you could, like, especially, like, my physical appearance. Like, people trying to make you feel bad for, like, liking the way you look and loving the way you look. No, bitch, if I don't love the way I look and if I don't like me, then who the fuck will? I say all that to say this, like, she said something crazy about me. And I look, and when I look, shorty was following me. She was following me, and not only was she following me, she was following me on all platforms. Because I went and looked. Because one thing about me, I do my due diligence, because I'm going to block you everywhere. When I get to blocking you, you're a goner. You're never going to see me again. You're never going to see me again. So I look, she's talking shit about me. Talking shit about my body, whatever. So I go and I look. Now, I want y'all to understand that this woman had no leg room to talk about anybody's body. Me, I personally uplift women all the time. However, this woman was plus size. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with being plus size. Honestly, half the plus size bitches out here making the bitches that are slim or in shape or whatever with plastic surgery, they dust. Like, they can't hold a candle to them. However, she wasn't one of them baddies, is what I will say. Like, she wasn't like, you wasn't the cutest, and you wasn't like, and then it's like, you're not being nice. And then it's like, why are you talking about my body? And it's like, if I would have said, oh, you're shaped like a carrot. Now, if I would have said to her, oh, you're shaped like a carrot, I'm fucked up. You worried about my body, you not liking my body, like, it's okay. It's my body. You don't gotta live in this motherfucker. Just like I don't gotta live in yours, and I don't want to live in yours. And that's my whole thing. And I never get it, because it's like those people be following me or anything. Then I roll her, and I'm like, oh, the nerve of you. The nerve of you. Like, to, you know what I'm saying? To even have something to say about my body. Like, worry about you. Like, did you fix it? And then it's like, it's so fucked up, because the way how social media is because they feel like I'm what you call attractive. Like, I'm one of the standards for attractive. Like, even like being like a black woman, like, I'm one of those people. I fit in the category of conventionally attractive, right? Now, if I was supposed to say to her, like, you know, if I was supposed to really say to her what I really wanted to say to her, I would be the bad guy. Ain't that some shit? They would be like, oh, girls that look like her always think that they're better than everybody. And I just don't feel like that shit is fair. And I say all that to say this, like, keep it cute, because I'm someone that believes all is fair in war. Like, you have people online that will literally be antagonizing somebody, talking about people's dead relatives and all types of junk, and then somebody talk about your kid. Kids are off limit. To who? You can't tell somebody that. You can't tell somebody that after you done said all you done said about them, you done struck a chord, you done struck a nerve, you done hurt them to their core, and now something that's precious to you is off limits. What about my dead granny? My dead granny ain't do shit to none of y'all. And you talking about some fuck you and your granny. Bitch, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, you can't play with me. Like, you can't play with me like that. Like, people don't even be knowing what people done been through, what type of walks of life they coming from. Like, listen, I want y'all to understand that also bullying of good looking women, it does exist. When I was young, people would try, you know what saved me from getting bullied? When I was younger, I got bullied from like in the 2nd grade. It was some ugly little critter too. Man, that girl was like, oh my god. Hey y'all. So my camera died. Actually didn't die. It was cooling. It was overheating. So we're gonna move on to face, because basically I already finished up the pin curls, because right now it's 3:38 and I have to be ready by 5. So talking to you guys is gonna make it a little bit harder. But anyway, like I was saying, like I was bullied by this girl named Choi. She was actually in my brother's class, and she got left back. And she got left back a couple times. At one point she was in my brother's class, she got left back a couple times, ended up in my class, and I think she was just miserable. Like, honestly, when I think back on it, she wasn't really dressed the best, and like she had like a really bad case of eczema, but this girl took it out of me. And I don't know why. My hair was thin as fuck. I had one of them fan ponytails, barely had any hair. Like, shit, we could have been gang. But that girl took it out on me. Like, she legit hated me. Like, and I don't know what it is, and she was just fucking with me. It's like 2nd grade too, y'all. Yeah, so she just took it out of me. And one day, I had enough, bro. Like, I had enough. We was in after school, and I had told my brother was like, word, like, let me tell you something. One thing about me and my siblings, we go so hard for each other. Like, she was just a mess. Like, she was just a hating ass little girl, and that's just what it was. And that bitch, my brother was like, yo, you know, go get her ass. And that's what I did. When I tell you I beat that girl, I whooped her. I whooped her. Like, you know when you fight somebody, and I don't know if y'all ever been in a fight, but when you fight somebody, you just frustrated. It's one of those where you just screaming and crying as a kid, like, you just, yeah, I'm tired of you. Like, it was one of those situations, and I was like so tired of her. And honestly, that started that was the beginning of my villain era. Like, honestly, like, I don't know, like, but one thing I could say about me, like, people do pick on you because you are attractive. Like, as I got older and I moved to middle school, like, you know, people would try me, because at that point I was slim, like, and my sister was thicker than me and all of that. My younger sister was actually thicker than me, and they would try me because they felt like I was an easy target. And I was really out just running around handing out 2 pieces. The shit was crazy. You know, like, just whooping people, like, running around like, oh, you get a 2-piece, you get a 2-piece, you get a 2-piece. Like, because it's like, it's crazy how people really try to make you a target. It's like, yo, I'm chilling. And it's like, honestly, like, growing up, I didn't have like a lot of stuff. I literally, damn, I just did that. Should never did that. Growing up, I didn't even have like a lot of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't the flyest. Like, it was literally my single mom with her kids. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So it was like, what really honestly did save me was being good looking, being funny, and knowing how to fight. Like, I was gonna whoop you. And it's just like that part of me, it never really left me, if that makes sense. Like, obviously I'm not walking around, I'm a grown woman, I ain't walking around putting my hands on nobody, like, but I'm very witty, I'm very quick with my words, I'm very quick with my mouth. Like, I don't even do shit like that on TikTok because, yeah, I be wanting to say shit sometimes too, because, but they always take it down. It's crazy. Somebody could write something crazy to you, and they take that shit down for bullying. Like, did you not just see what this person said about me? Either way, it's like, what I'm trying to say is that side of you, like, that defensiveness, it never really leaves you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't know what people went through. And, you know, Troy asked that girl that beat up episode named Troy, I'll never forget. Like, that was the first and last time that I ever let somebody violate me. But it's like, ever since then, I never let that shit happen again. It's almost like I had, like, because, like, she terrorized me for a minute, y'all. Like, she terrorized me for a minute. So, it's like, when I finally found my voice, it was like, oh, never again. Never again am I going to let somebody, like, because I remember, too, I had came home and told my mother, I was crying one day, like, yo, she's always bothering me. And you know my little Jamaican mother. And my mother was so sweet. But she ain't let nobody fuck with that. My mother was like, that girl hit you, that girl bumped you, she do whatever, get her ass back. And then I remember a girl that used to be with the same girl that I had fought, like, in the 2nd grade. Like, when we had moved up to, like, I don't know, like, fourth grade or whatever. Like, she used to hang out with this crew, and it's like they thought they was gonna do that again, try that shit again, and they learned very quickly. I didn't fight any of them, but, like, they learned very quickly that I'm not the target that they think I am. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in with the Born This Way concealer just to color correct around my mouth. It's in the color Mocha. And I don't know if I told y'all, but this is the foundation I use. My favorite foundation, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. Everything's gonna be linked in the order. So yeah, like, and they tried it, and that's one of the main reasons why I say to myself, when I learned to say by myself, because those girls was on some weird shit. Like, they was really, like, clicked up, and they would be like, okay, they're friends with me today, then the next day they're not friends with me the next day. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they would be friends with me one day, then they wasn't friends with me, and it was like some type of, I'm like, what type of sick weird shit y'all on? So then I just stopped. No, I didn't want to be friends with them. I remember they came to me and I was just like on some shit like, no, like, bitch, I want to be friends with you. Like, fuck out of here. Like, y'all feel like y'all gonna play like some sick ass weird game, like, you know. And I got 5 sisters, so it was like, granted, my sister's like way older than me, but it got like to the point where it was like, yo, I got sisters at home. Like, you think I'm fucking worried about you? Like, I'm not trying to be friends with nobody, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm rambling right now, but yeah, it just got to that point where it's like, man, I ain't worried about none of y'all. Like, I'm good by myself. And, like, to this day, like, I don't have a lot of friends. So I say all that to say this. You don't know what types of things that people go through in the different walks of life that they face, the traumas that they face, if there are traumas, or, like, just, you know, their upbringing, why they are the way they are. So when you say certain things and do certain things to people, please believe that there is going to be a reaction. Please believe, like, that you saying certain things to people could be somebody's trigger. All I'm gonna say is, like, if you're out here being mean to people, just know that you better take whatever's coming with it. You know, people on social media, they become so comfortable with, like, really judging people, and it's like, we, like, almost learned nothing from, like, the celebrities that, you know, have been run through the ringer, who, like, really hide from the world simply because of being judged. And it's like, wow, like, y'all really don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, y'all have learned absolutely nothing. And it's just like, you know, certain people like me, it's like, I'm not going to take it. So if I got to put in certain keywords to block you so that you can't say certain things to me, or if every once in a while, because every once in a while, like, I'll give you something, you're going to get a little something. And it's like, I'm always surprised that people are surprised that I'm responding, that I'm giving them what I'm getting. My whole thing is like, why are you confused? I'm literally confused that you're confused that I responded to you in such a manner in the same way that you responded to me. And then they tend to say things like, oh, but you're a content creator, So you should expect certain, no I shouldn't. I am a human being first. I shouldn't expect to come online and have certain people saying stuff to me. And then it's like, those people be looking for other comments for people so that they could say mean things to me too. Like, no, I'm not expecting that. Like, because bottom line, like, I don't even like to use the word bully because I feel like can't nobody bully me. Like, let's be real. But at the end of the day, what you're really doing, your actions, like, it's bullying and it's wrong. And I just don't like the fact that people tend to do things to people, throw rocks and hide their hands. Like, don't play with me, because I'm going to catch that rock and throw it right back at your head. Then I'm going to be the bad guy. Honestly, I've always been okay with being the bad guy. A lot of people aren't. And I'm okay with that. Like, I feel like I'm kind-hearted. And Ricky Lewis on TikTok, he had made a video about it a while back. Everybody's coming on to TikTok and saying that they're not nice, that they're kind, but he had put it on the map like a couple months back, and I just really feel like I resonate with that video so much. Like, I do things out of the kindness of my heart. I don't need nobody to tell me to do anything. I don't do things for show. Like, I do things because that's genuinely like how I am. That whole nice, like, it's like almost like you're trying to keep up a persona. That's not me. Bitch, I'm moody as fuck sometimes. I don't like being bothered. That's why it's like I do so well with being alone and not even having a lot of people sometimes, like, around me, because I'm so comfortable with the people that I'm friends with now, and like they know me and they just know, like, you know, how I am and how I operate, that I kind of sometimes don't even want to meet nobody else to even try to explain that to somebody. Like, I wouldn't even say I'm moody. I just have my highs and lows. Like, I'll be super high and then, like, I just mellow out. And it's like, I'm not somebody who's overly friendly. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'll say hello. I'll definitely greet you. I know better when you walk in the room, you say hello, whatever. But I'm somebody who's private, and I am introverted, and I stay to myself. So if you don't know me, people really take that in this day and age. They take it as like, oh, she got a problem. Oh, she's this and she's that. Nah, she's minding her goddamn business. And that's just what it is. Like, I stay to myself. Like, a lot of people, like, I said it before, y'all be wanting to be friends with people because of how people look. And, you know, and it's just like, I ain't with that shit. I'll be trying to laugh and stuff like that. And I'll be seeing right through it. And I've said it before, like, you know, I had a whole conversation on TikTok and stuff like that. And it's like, people really be shallow. Women really be shallow. Men are shallow, but women are shallow. And I just have a hard time weeding people out. Not really have a hard time. I'm really good. It's very rare that you could pull, like, the wool over my eyes. Like, I be seeing people for who they are. Like, you know what I mean? I really see people for who they are. I'm really good at that. I've been blessed with discernment. So I'll be seeing people, and it's like, I don't want to be bothered with the mess. And then it's like, people on social media like, oh, let's hang out. Let's not. When I see the type of stuff that people post, like, y'all be scaring me. Y'all still on shit talking about rating people, beefing with people in your stories, talking about you gonna fight them and do X, Y, and Z. I'm not on that type of time. Listen, if the time calls for certain situations, I respect it. Listen, I'm from Queens. I'm from New York. Like, I grew up, like, you know, fighting with other schools and stuff like that. Like, really fighting with other high schools and stuff like that. Like, that was really the culture. It's like, but it's like, I'm past that. We grown women. And it's like, if I got to worry about, if I'm out with you, that you don't know time and place, that you don't know manners, you out here being mean to the hostess and all types of shit and thinking shit is funny and recording shit for, I'll pass. Yeah, but I just feel like we deadass gotta be mindful of how we respond to people online. I feel like there's almost, like, people almost created a space whereby they feel comfortable to actually be rude to people in real life. Like, and it's crazy because a lot of times when I be seeing people talk to me crazy, I'm gonna add another layer because I look bright now, but it's gonna calm down. I feel like a lot of times, like, you would never say that to me in real life. I honestly feel like the best thing you could do as a human being is learn yourself. Whatever it takes, learn yourself, because once you know your triggers and you realize, okay, when somebody says I ain't got no edges, that's a trigger for me, it bothers me, then you are now in control, because you can work on, you know, even if it's not letting people see you sweat. You know what I mean? You can work on that, because I think people are demons. People are literally walking pestilence, and they will do anything in their power to make you feel like they feel. People are literally unhappy. You know, we live in a world, especially America, like, we live in a place where, you know, depression is at an all-time high. Depression is at an all-time high, and it's like people are miserable, and they literally want you to feel the same way you feel. You really have to guard yourself. Especially, like, with, like, the social media stuff. You gotta protect yourself. These people are wicked. I've literally also been hating the fact that people are as upset with women that are confident. Like, why are you upset that I freaking love myself? Like, I've seen so many people on social media, you know, bigging themselves up, as they should, because if you don't, who will? Why is that a trigger for you? And I'll tell you why it's a trigger for them. It's a trigger for them because they don't feel that way about themselves. So you doing that is disrupting their confidence. But you know what? That's none of your business, and in no way, shape, or form should that stop you from loving on yourself. It shouldn't. I've also most definitely been hating my girlies getting low grade experiences. It's like I see so much women with so much going on for themselves accepting nothing. I promise you, it's okay to be alone until you find somebody. Because I think sometimes, you know, I mean, we all fall victim to it. You just feel like, dang, I just want some company. Like, I just want companionship, and I feel like you should get a dog. If you want a fucking companion, get a dog. Because when you settle for men that aren't on your level, all you do is create a monster, because they be knowing that they don't got no business with you, and that you are doing so much better than them, that when they finally get you where they want you, they will create an insecure monster out of you. And all that for a man that you're better than. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta really encourage each other as women to, like, stand our ground, to remember our boundaries, and remember what we want out of these men and out of this life. You want a man that takes you out on dates, remember that. Never forget that. If you want a man that, I don't know, is wholesome, that is respectful, remember that. When you start seeing him, like, get disrespectful, remember what you wanted, what it's going to take to make you happy, and never lose sight of that. Because once you do, you're a goner, babe. And they know that. Trust me, men are not as dumb as we think they are. Yeah, they dumb. We're definitely the superior sex, so. But, yeah, and still, don't be out here thinking they dumb. They not dumb. They know exactly what they doing. They know they running us ragged. Like, I just want everyone to, like, want more for themselves and know that they deserve more, so that they can get what they want out of this life. Life is too hard to be not getting what you want out of this life. Like, what? This shit is hard. We can't afford our rent. We hate our jobs. And we out here letting some man who got skid marks and his drawers run us ragged. That's crazy. That's crazy, ma. And you gotta, listen, you gotta see that shit is it's a little wonky. My camera is so rude, it decided to die. But as I was saying, I don't like the way how the blogs are feeling like a toxic ass group chat. Like, I hate the way how they be doing some celebrities, and you can tell how, like, my eye is watering. Might have to do this off camera. Yeah, so as I was saying, oh, my lips are so tight. Like, I feel like their comment sections on the comment sections on the blogs, I feel like They've just turned into a hateful ass, toxic ass group chat. I'm tired of seeing them. I can also see like the lack of professionalism when it comes to entertainment journalism. And it's like certain blogs don't do it, but certain blogs do. And those are the ones that are usually thriving the most. And it's just so disgusting to watch. Like, I'm just tired of it. Like, because you can tell when the person, the journalist that is writing the article about a certain person, you can tell that they literally have disdain. Like, that is not their favorite artist. Like, they writing shit like them and the artist is into it, and it's annoying. It's annoying for sure. And I just unfollowed all vlogs except one. It needs to be sharpened. And it's just like that one's days are number 2. It's just like, you know, you follow the blogs because you follow the blogs because you feel like you want to keep up with your favorite celebrities, you know, even the funny things happening around the world. But it's also like, it's not fun anymore. It's just like, dang, like when you really look at it and maturing, it's like some of y'all be bullying. Y'all be straight up and down bullying. And it's just like, I personally feel like most of the stuff that I see on the blogs anyway, it was on TikTok first. So, and the fact that I'm on TikTok, I can just see it there. Okay, y'all. I'm trying my hardest to show you my outfit without spilling out like this. My ride is outside, and I know she's like pissed off. So, my dress is from my outfit online. My bag is from Jack Moose. My shoes, if you can see it, is from Pretty Little Things. My watch is from JBW. So yeah, this is my outfit. I'm sorry about this angle, it sucks, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye.
Tell me what you say now. Tell me what you say, come again. If you cannot stay down,